Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you might be in the world today, and if you're watching this later. I've been off for a couple of Wednesdays here with grandchild sitting duties on Wednesdays. Free class. Let's begin today with breath. Big breath in. Blow it out. As your hands reach the bottom, let's close our eyes and just stand here in stillness for a moment, coming into the present moment. Let's find the edges of our feet. Shift your body weight around, maybe a little left to right to left, forward, backward, maybe even circle it around. Find the edges. Getting us feeling centered, grounded, and balanced.
All right, we'll go have good lunch, and I will talk to you in a half hour.
And then let's begin to notice the breath. Notice the breath in. Notice the breath out. Taking that breath in through the nose if you're able. And breathing out through either the nose or mouth. Let's open the eyes. Let's begin to turn the upper torso a little bit from side to side, just letting the arms swing free to begin. And get the body temp up just a little bit before we start. Do a little bit of breath work. And then take you through most of the set that I'm doing this week in person at the Wise. We've got a kind of a mixed element practice today. A mix of water and wood as we hopefully begin that transition from winter into spring. It doesn't look that way today, but it's coming soon. Let's take the hands into loose fists and let's begin tapping. Tapping on the lower belly and lower back. I call this knocking on the door of life. One of our regular warm-up moves. Like a little music behind your practice today, feel free to step away and put a little music on. We'll not play with the copyright police here streaming. Let's take the front hand up the body, a little hollow spot just beneath your collarbone, where we have the end point of the lung meridian. A couple of acupuncture points here. Knock up here to stimulate the immune system, among other reasons. And then let's take that front hand up and over the shoulder. Continuing to knock on the lower back. Come back to the front and we'll work our way back all the way down. Stopping here at the shoulder area first and then back down to the belly. And then float the hands off the body, turn that tap into a little bit of a reach, put an extra bit of turn on the spine. Nice gentle reach out to the side. And let's work our way back to stillness. Just shrinking it down. Getting us back to our neutral starting position. And let's connect that breath to movement. Breathing in, let the hands rise in the front. Draw back in toward the body. And as you breathe out, just let them melt down. Breathing in as we rise. Breathing out as we sink back down. And if you like, as the arms come down, you can just let the whole body sink down. Just melt on down. Nice, slow, gentle movement, letting the breath guide you, letting the movement follow the breath. Next time your hands come up, let's spread the arms wide open, squeezing the shoulder blades together. So bring the hands back in, give the tree a little hug, and then let the hands flatten and melt down. So get that in-breath extended, nice full out breath, a little longer. Now let's change it up on the next one. It's still open back up, but this time let the arms spiral in, catch a large ball. Open back up, and as you breathe, let's make that ball a whole lot smaller for the last few times in. One more. Take a little pause next time the hands come in. Now, focusing on the bottom hand, I'm going to let that one float out and back. As you bring it back to the front, turn the front hand palm up and let the two palms pass each other. Breathing in as we toss that hand away. Breathing out as we press it forward. And if you can do it without losing your balance, let your eyes follow that hand as it moves back and then all the way that path forward. One more time. Now let that extended hand just fall. As it passes the body, turn the foot on that side out and with the other hand push. And then breathe in as that long hand falls, turning the foot in, turning the other foot out, and push. So alternating back and forth. Breathing in through the transitions side to side. Breathing out as we push. One more time. Now let the lower hand come up and catch the ball out here on the side. And then turn both thumbs to the ceiling. Drag them across the front. When they get to the other side, let them change places and come on back. Call this hands playing with clouds or hands pushing clouds. Top hands floating across about level with the heart. Bottom hand level with the lower belly, lower dantian. And we change the breath as we change direction. Breathing in across in one direction. Breathing out, coming back. more time across and back. And then recapture the ball out here on the side. Carry it to the front. Spin it part way. And then flatten the hands toward the floor and let them float on down. Beginning our set, we're going to step out on the diagonal to either side and then with both hands push. Breathe in, withdraw the hands. Breathe out, push. Push the wave. Just the 4 movements for the water element. And then we'll do a static posture for the water element. A little bit different than the postures we usually do. Let's do one more push, and then draw the hands back in, step back in, and let's take it to the other side. 2 hands, push the wave. Let's take one more on the side. Draw the hands back and step in. Let's go back to the corner this time. Finish. Rise. And then top. The breath in. As we turn the wheel forward, lower the hands, breathe out. Think of it like the face of a clock, breathing in from 6 to 12, breathing out 12, back down to 6. One more turn forward, and then let's reverse direction. One more turn on this side. And draw the foot back in. Let's come to the other side. Step out on the leg. Turning forward. One more turn forward, and then let's reverse direction and then pull that wheel back toward us. Next class, sure, see Friday at 9:15. One more turn. Let's step back in as the hands come back down. Third form. Turn them over, press them overhead as we breathe in. On the out breath, turn to one side. And then let's swing down through the middle. When we get to the center, breathe in, back to the other side, coming back to center. Start in the other direction, breathe out, turn, begin the sweep around. When you get halfway, change the breath. Breathe in, back to the other side. And coming back to center. One more time on each side. And the last one. And then as you breathe out, release back down to the start. And the final water form. One hand starts behind the back, the other one out to the side. Turn the palm away from you. And breathing in, fold a little forward, and then with that one, scoop. The hand come up on the other side, then turn the palm out and paint across the sky. Breathing in, scoop the water. Breathing out, paint the sky. One more time on this side. And the hands change places. Breathing in, scoop the water. Breathing out, paint the sky. One more time. And then let everything relax back down to neutral. Our posture for the water element. First we're going to take one leg behind the other. So the direction that foot is pointing, arms are going to come up in that direction. Front elbow bent, one arm extended. And just hold here and breathe. If you can, bring your gaze to the front. An additional challenge would be to close your eyes. And just pause here for a few breaths. Short posture work today. Take a breath in, let everything release down. Let's take it to the other side. Gaze back to the front if you can. And then a breath in and releasing back down to a neutral stance. Moving on to the wood element forms. Let's let the arms float up on the sides and then spiral in. Catch a small ball in front of the lower belly. Palms split apart from each other. Let your eyes follow the top hand as one presses high, one presses low. Picking up the breath, breathing in. Spiral in, catch the ball. Breathing out. Split the palms away from each other, bridging earth and sky. take one more. Breathe in, spiral the hands, catch the ball one more time, and then spin it partway, flatten the hands and let them float down. Second form, hands come up, front of the body, backs of hands come together, and then spiral the hands, spread the fingers apart, push the hands back behind the body, spreading the feathers. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time. And then release the tension in the hands, let them float back to your side. Form 3 of the wood element forms, let the hands come up and the arms come up in cactus arms. Take a breath in, pull those shoulder blades together. Maybe a little arch, and then as you breathe out, fold forward, hands extend out, sit it on down. Breathe in, hands back to cactus. Breathing out, come down, extend the arms forward. Breathing in, open the gate. Breathing out, close the gate. One more time, open the gate. Breathe out, close the gate. And breathe in as you relax the arms back down to your sides, coming back to vertical. Breathe out, relaxing back to our neutral stance. Last of the wood forms, we're going to step it on out into a wider stance. Feet pointing forward if you can keep them that way without any pain in your knees. Otherwise, tip the feet out just a little bit. And then sink down. Keep just a little bit of tension in the upper legs. Take a breath in. Let the arms come up and into embrace tree. Take a breath in as we open up the arms. Breathing out, come back in, embrace the tree. Embrace tree is one of our common postures when we do our standing work at the end of classes. Today we'll keep moving in and out of the posture here as a wood element form. And we've got a little bit of balance work to do in the wood posture. Breathe in, open up wide. Breathe out, embrace the tree. One more time. Let's breathe in, open back up, and then releasing back down as we breathe out, coming back to our neutral stance. In our wood posture, we start by taking one foot over the other. Keep up on a toe. And maybe you'll have to stay here, maybe not. Hands come up to prayer position. Now, take a breath in. As the hands rise overhead, if you can, bring the foot up and balance on one leg. Take a couple of breaths here. One more deep breath in. Release it back down. Taking to the other side, one foot over the other one. Stay up on the toe. Hands begin in prayer position. Breathe in, hands rise overhead. As they do, if you can go there, bring the foot up and balance it. Basically as high as you can keep it balanced. One more deep breath in. And as you breathe out, let everything release. Yeah, let's take it into our closing trio. Hands rise overhead. Palms turn toward the floor. Press the palms. We'll go in threes today. Breathing in as the arms rise.